We're going to speak to geopolitical and economic specialist and former advisor to the Bank of England, Roger Gill. Thank you very much for coming on the programme.
Good morning.
So just talk us through, we're going to get into some of the details in a moment. Just start with the big picture. Where do you think we're standing right now?
It's the same old dance, the same play that always happens, which is that Israel is defending the West. I mean, there is a clock in the middle of Tehran with September 9th, 2040, which is the date the Ayatollah has said Israel will be destroyed. Most people in the West don't like the way Iran treats its women, its human rights record, or the fact that it wants to wipe another country off the map. But they don't say so quite so loudly. So when Israel acts, they criticize it to maintain their own position. But when they get home to dinner, I think they're sort of glad. As a broadcaster, I always try to take a balanced view. And there is another view. I was at a very large Pakistani function the other night, and many people said to me that Iran is the victim here, being attacked by Israel and us in the West. And Iran needs a nuclear bomb because then nobody will try to attack it. Well, it's a view, but I don't know who actually said they're trying to attack Israel if Iran wasn't in the middle of this war. So it's a very complex situation.
And turning to the specifics of the diplomacy at the G7, what are you expecting out of it, if anything?
Well, I think that Mark Carney, this is the seventh time, I believe, Canada has hosted the G7. And Mark Carney, I think, must have been very excited, the new prime minister. He was looking forward to really dominating the event on behalf of Canada, but now it's all been swept aside by the Middle East conflict. I think that will dominate the conversation. As I say, it will be the usual public criticisms of Israel, but you know, I think that what has happened here, we never really know the full truth about things, but I'm sure that Israel would not have acted without the consent and assent of a number of its very good friends, that Iran was reaching a point where this became too much, their nuclear capability, too much of an existential threat, and that had to be pushed back. I don't think Israel or anybody else is about to embark on the total destruction of the nuclear element. As Lise just said, they don't have the bunker bombs, for example, that America does. But to push them back from the brink of an existential threat was probably quietly agreed between a lot of countries, and that's what Israel went and did. But the drama at the G7 won't admit that. They will just, you know, criticize Israel, and Israel will take it and carry on in its role as defending itself and the values of the West, because the Ayatollahs are after all of us as much as they are Israel.
Roger Gill, thank you very much for coming on the programme. Thank you.
Thank you.